Hello everybody, this is Dominic with Valexian Gaming, welcoming you back to Final Fantasy 15. Again, we're gonna do this quest.
Oh, hey there, Prince.
We're back at
Howdy,
Hammerhead, by the
y'all.
way.
Howdy there, Prince. Are y'all on break?
Break.
More or less. Did you need help with something?
Don't you worry. This girl ain't got nothing up her sleeves this time.
Work got you busy?
Most days that's true, but today's a little different. I was just about to step away from the garage for a spell. One of our regulars told me they found something real special lying around. A rare can of car wax. Reckon y'all could use it on the regalia, so I'm on my way to pick it up.
For us? Let us do the legwork.
You sure?
It is our car.
I tell you what, you got a point there.
She's quite clearly
Well,
wearing a
if y'all
bikini
insist, who am I to argue? Might
with
take
just a
little while to
jacket
find it, though.
and some short shorts.
Fine.
Fella found it, but didn't have the foresight to grab it.
So, we're supposed to venture out into the wild, find the wax, and bring it back.
That's the plan.
Unbelievable. Cindy was willing to go out of her way and risk life and limb for us. She's
Alright,
the
let's eat a
best.
meal.
You boys eating your fill? I can tell you all about the area.
I'll take this one. Fuck it.
Won't
So we're
be a
about to go
sec.
do his quest.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
look at
here it
that!
comes.
Fuck! I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat after this. Look at that! Jesus, that's good graphics. It looks like real food!
Y'all be sure not to overeat.
Shut up! Alright, we're actually, yeah, so we're gonna do his quest, which is, I can't actually go to the quest menu from there. Nope. Nope. Yep. Oh, what the hell? Is it literally, did I pick it up? Oh, I picked it up. Oh, okay.
How was the hunt, boys?
Good.
Easy, I guess.
What are you gonna make with this stuff?
Something I know you'll like.
You mean...
Yep. So y'all make sure to drop by and order some. In the meantime, this here will put some meat on your bones.
And he gives us 500 XP, not bad. We're up to 3k, so given that I have so much experience on me, I am going to want to sleep at a hotel to get the experience bonus. And he gave us a lot of good stuff there, the dual horn steak mostly. And we can do this again. If I can click the, thank you.
Oh, there you are.
Sure. What's
Another hunt. My cupboard.
Okay, we're on it.
Knew I could count on y'all. Good
I
hunting.
believe that's the same dialogue, that's why I was skipping it. I think it says the same thing every time. Obtain a Garula sirloin. And that's gonna be... That's so Dino's quest is in the next area, so we can't even do that. I accidentally drove by this on my way back because it was nighttime and I wasn't paying attention to getting this dog tag, but we can do that. And then emergency delivery is also in the Disguise area, so we can't do that either. So the first thing we're gonna do, since these two quests are right next to each other, we're gonna start with the Regal Regalia. Let's get to our car. So I'm not
check
banking the experience yet because it is morning.
Take his chef's knife and doink.
He's
So I want to go to a map point. Ooh, excuse me. Can I fast travel? Yes, so I can fast travel to this parking spot. So I guess this is actually closer to the dog tag, so we'll do that first. But fast traveling is easier. I would have to do a cut otherwise. I'd probably get an AP or two, but I don't like having to do cuts when I don't have to do cuts. It's annoying. Yes, we know what HPs are. I give Cindy a lot of shit for being hypersexualized. That isn't to say that I don't think she's an attractive video game character. I think she's actually very well rendered as the female archetype of being this hot, kind of Japanese yet westernized woman. It's just it's weird to contrast, right? Every other female in the... Well, that's a lie, because we eventually will get to with Lestalem, and it's just full of hot women, and they're the only ones allowed to work. But generally speaking,
Ready for more?
most of the women in the game,
Let's hit it.
they're wearing clothes, but then you have Cindy, just this main character. It's like Spot the main character. It's like they try so hard, you know, to sexualize her. Let's see. Quests, dust to dust. And it's here. Look for the dog tag. These are sometimes pretty hard to find. And we want to... Can I... Can't see any. There's a lot of enemies here. Oh.
You just sit back and watch how it's done.
All right. Maybe that's
I can
doable.
show you a thing or two.
Well then, by all means.
All right. So the calf is weak to great swords, so let's fuck that up. Oh, I just missed.
These look like they're fit to be cooked.
Let's go get us some dinner.
Do I have a warp point here? I do not. Able to attack his head there. You can break their horns, but he's just going to keep coming after me, he thinks. Got a blind side on that one. Oh, there is a warp point over here.
Nailed it!
And we got 2 AP for doing 20k.
They're on fire today.
No big deal. Never miss! Pronto!
And we got a blind side link.
Gotta love it!
Does a lot of damage. Ow. There we go.
No use hanging around here.
200 experience, 250 is not bad for that. The area for this dog tag isn't absurdly large, so we should just be able to kind of see it on the ground somewhere. Oh, was that it?
Let us see that it's
That's it.
Redondo.
All right, let's go. Let's lock down the Ever Regal Regalia quest. We have to run over there, which is just kind of shitty. Actually, no, we don't. I can get in the car and I can manual over to its location, kind of. He doesn't let you drive the car yet unless it's nighttime, but we can pick map point. And I get in the car and it'll take you there. It's not that far. This is going to be quicker than running because we do need to drive back north to give Dave back the dog tag anyways. We get some nice music on the way. I'm not going to do a cut here because it'll probably take the better part of 10 seconds. Right, see, and this is the tunnel entrance here. Now, I drove the car because I want the car to be here when I come out so I don't have to run to and fro. Travel in the beginning is kind of a bitch, to be honest. Let me put my king sword on here. Probably should have been using that for my warp strike attacks, even though the great sword has a lot of damage. The great sword has more break potential on it.
This is the place Cindy mentioned, right?
Should be.
Obtain
Let's
the
start
wax.
looking.
Okay.
Pitch black in here.
Turn on your light, retard. I think there's goblins in here. Yep.
Say your prayers. Not the time for horseplay.
Just literally hold down the
Do
button.
that.
The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
For items in the rocks, nope.
And on we go.
Yep.
More goblins? There's gonna be more goblins. And here we go. Oh, come on, Noctis.
This is it.
Get the arrow
pretty
wax.
old. It's not old. It's arrow wax.
And we get the
Ring a
Mega
bell?
Phoenix.
901.
I don't know what's further down this tunnel.
Surprising, given it's through. Decades old. This stuff's older than we are.
Ooh, pretty far warp strike for the tunnel.
I'll say I'm amazed.
We get literally no experience for those, though. That's
And
what
on we
bothers
go.
me.
Right.
We're gonna continue down here and see where this goes.
Let's do this. Try this.
Okay, Noctis. Fucking, you gotta hit your target, bro.
Gotcha.
That was weird. It's like its animation was glitching a little bit. I guess this just goes all the way through. Yeah, we can just bail on this. I don't want to spend too much time in here.
Action.
Especially if I only get 7 XP for killing a group of enemies. It's a little bit small. I did off-screen when I was driving back to Hammerhead from the Royal Tombs up north. It was nighttime and I did encounter some enemies on the road, and one of them was an Iron Giant. So I had to run outside of the circle because there's no way I'd be able to beat it. I had to wait there until morning came because that's the only way I know how to get the card back on the road. The backstep attack with the daggers is actually kind of cool. He actually throws the daggers, and then if you keep backstepping, he'll eventually teleport to the daggers that he threw to do another strike with them. It's really nifty because it turns the daggers into a ranged weapon. Alright, so first things first, let's do quests, Dust to Dust. We're gonna do that, and then we'll just go to the quest. Where's the car? Okay, auto, quest location, Dust to Dust, fast travel. Oh no, it'll take less than a minute.
Forecast. Clear skies.
So let's peruse some of the music we have
rising.
here.
Nice.
This'll be quick.
Oh, never mind. So let me put on my... Nope. Noctis, daggers, magic. I only have one more cast of this. Where are they? Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, kill all of them. Put on the greatsword.
Can't stop.
Actually, we'll put on the regular sword. Warp strike that. There we go. And it's gonna blow up. Run, boys! That gave us 600 experience. That was pretty good. We will just fast travel. That wasted a lot of time. A lot of big enemies like that, kind of the colossally sized enemies, they have a weak point on their body. Not all the time, but for example, those mechs,
Safe and sound.
breaking the guns on the top not only removes the gun, but it'll stagger them and it'll put them in a vulnerable state where they take increased damage and they don't attack you. And you have to just kind of experiment with striking enemies and playing around with them and fucking with them in the right ways to see what the most efficient way to kill an enemy is. Problem is, now we're out of thunders. Hey, Dave.
Good work, boys. This tag ought to give the family of the fallen some small measure of peace.
Get 600 XP for that. See, we're racking up the experience. At 1.5 right now, we'll get 6,000, I think. Or about 7,000 experience. Which should be probably 3 level ups for everybody in the party, which is really good. Let me see where the hunt is, because we have a hunt going on. That's down there, and it's during the day, so we're going to activate that and go try to kill these beasts. See if there's a parking spot nearby. So that's the first thing you want to do. If you want to save time, you go to map point. And you look to where you're trying to get to see if there's anything around it. And I see here that we have this outpost. You can fast travel to this outpost. And then possibly run to the location. Just got to be clever about the way you go about it. Or if you're that kind of player who really loves the Final Fantasy soundtracks, I'm one of them. If I had my way, I would drive everywhere, and you have incentive to do it because you get AP. if you're one of those players, you can just drive everywhere. It's really nice. And eventually you get a flying car, so you can just skip the whole windy, curvy road system. Landing the car is ridiculously hard, in my opinion. But it's really nice to fly all over the map and go wherever you want. You can get across the map in 4 minutes flat, the entirety of the map.
Hey, want to hit up the crow's nest?
If you wish to put on weight, certainly.
Yeah, I know.
Now, how far away? Alright, it's not that far. Still got my boosts for my damage and stuff. It's been helping out a lot. The passive boost from food is everything in this game. I should probably put my daggers back on. Actually, I should show off the Axe of the Conqueror. So we'll put that on the bottom. It's this big-ass thing. When you warp strike with it, I don't know if this weapon does it, but when you warp strike with this, I think you teleport above them and slam down on their head. I can't remember precisely. But this does count as a great sword, I think. So an enemy that's weak to great swords will be weak to the Conqueror weapon, and I think these things we're about to fight are weak to great swords. I can't remember. And what's nice is this is a hunt for the crow's nest, so when we run back to the crow's nest, it'll be okay. I think there was a chest over there, but I think it was on the cliff. The soundtrack for this game is also amazing. Noctis needs to eat food. Look at, he's scrawny as fuck. Right, let's find these enemies. I can hear, there we go. Do I have a warp point anywhere?
In the money, we're in.
Yeah. So that's what this weapon does. I'm using it right now, and it's taking a lot of fucking HP from me.
Sorry. The odds are against us.
I want to attack their horns. There we go.
Bring it on.
There we go. I really need to stop using this right now, though, because... Oh, Potion Noctis. Let's do Gladiolus' Tempest.
I think we're in for a fight.
Oh, we got a break there.
More than we bargained for.
Do I really not have a warp point right now? That really sucks.
I'll cover.
Nope.
Bit of more than we can.
Oh, we got the spin attack. We gotta get out of here. Okay, we can kill the... Oh, there's a warp point right there. Okay, you're dead. Let's use Tempest again. See, the more you use their moves, the more it unlocks their better moves. Or no, they get more powerful. He just killed both of those in one shot. Wow. Ooh, broke its horn. That sucks. That special appeared right at the end of everything. That sucks. Oh well. Don't get the extra AP, but that was a good fight. We did well there. That should have been harder than it was. The food helped, and of course using our big-ass axe helped a lot too. It gave us a lot of damage. But I'm going to take that off because, as you could see, it put me down to critical HP, and I wasn't really paying attention. Even though I was trying to pay attention, it's that dangerous. We're going to put the Avengers back on. And we'll collect on all these quests that we just finished. I don't know why the music is creepy. Okay. That was weird. That music only appears when you're in the vicinity of an enemy but haven't initiated combat yet. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I forgot you could do this. You can actually double tap the circle button when your stamina gets really low to refill the stamina and get a little speed boost.
Welcome.
Hello. Alright, and that should rank us up. Get a high elixir, get a lot of money, it's good.
Rising through the ranks, I see.
We're a trapper. And we got a titanium bangle for ranking up, which is really, really good.
Can I take your order?
Let's see, what else does this guy have to offer?
Think you're up to the task?
So we're not going to take this one because it's a nighttime hunt, first of all, and these things are weak to magic because it's a flan. My magic is shit, so we're going to leave that alone.
Be careful.
Now we need to go talk to Sydney. Sydney. I keep making that mistake. Where's my car? Here it is. And auto, quest location, Ever Regal Regalia, fast travel. Thank you. Noctis' area of expertise. He often enjoys angling at special spots near the rivers and lakes. His skills improve with every fish he catches. So, realistically, the only reason you want to fish is because you can keep the fish and you can cook really good meals with the fish. And other items. But as you level up the fish, your fishing skill, you can get bigger and bigger and bigger fish. And I think eventually you can start selling the fish. Or the fish, obviously you can sell the fish, but the fish you catch sell for a lot of money and you don't want to use them for cooking, you want to sell them.
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being
Cindy.
helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
Oh, Noctis. Wow.
Want to come shopping with me, big guy?
Yeah, sure.
She gets her own music.
You found it! Well, I'll be. And it's still in pretty good condition, too. Slap some of this wax on your car, and y'all be gliding down the road and saving gas, too.
Nice.
Don't go believing it out of hand, though. That's just what the rumors say, among a bunch of other things. Still, in every rumor there's a grain of truth. After all, when it comes to cars, Crown City folk know their business. It's a right shame they put up the wall 30 years ago. A lot of goods became the stuff of legend, including this wax.
That's too bad.
Pawpaw left the city and never looked back, so I've only ever come across what he had lying around the garage. But now that we got ourselves a can, why don't we crack her open and put those rumors to the test?
So this just saves
Let
gas.
me know if you want me to give you a hand with the waxing.
$150 experience. Meh. We can talk to her again.
Look who it is. Y'all taking the day off?
She always asks that.
But if you need a favor, we'd be happy to help out.
Oh, ain't y'all sweet. Don't you worry about little old me. I got a lot to do, but I can fend for myself.
Well, I think we owe it to you.
All right. If y'all wouldn't mind fetching me some ore, I'll fix you up with something real nice like.
So this aura thing makes the car go faster now? Yeah, the Ever Elegant. So her quest line is just to make the car better. I might already have it.
Thanks for the help, Prince.
Oh, yeah.
Have y'all considered becoming hunters full-time? Well, looks like another sleepless night.
Seriously?
Got a few folks waiting on repairs, so duty calls. Anywho,
I guess I had
as
picked that up
promised,
somewhere. I
here's
don't
your
remember where.
reward. You can slap that decal right on the regalia. Try her out.
Oh, so it just gives us it gives us decals, but a lot of experience. Okay. I don't know where another one. Cindy.
Hey, Prince. Can I borrow you for a sec?
Let me guess. Another favor?
You're gonna ask me that every time, ain't ya? But as it were, I was hoping you might find something for me.
No problem. One of us will do anything for you.
And which of y'all would that be? Anywho, I need y'all to fetch me some fiberglass coating. I asked a hunter to bring some back, but wouldn't you know it? Fella took a break somewhere and left it behind. Funny
He's an
thing
idiot.
is, I ordered it with you boys in mind. If y'all go fetch it for me, I'll throw it on the regalia for you.
Head to Alistair Slow. Okay, so we don't have this one. Let's give Sid a talking to. Maybe upgrade some of our weapons.
Never seen one of these before. Bring me the parts, and I'll take care of the rest.
As a master mechanic, Sid can modify mechanized weapons to unleash their full potential. If Noctis contain a rusted bit, which we have, Sid will upgrade the engine blade, which we will do.
Fixing to upgrade? Can do.
Pass the time by undertaking quests and hunts. Now we need Coral Whiskers for the Drain Lance. And the Coral was the thing that attacked me and one-shot me outside of the Royal Tombs.
I never thought about how people viewed the Crown City from the outside.
Neither have I. But she said it's the place where legends were made.
Now we're gonna sleep.
Some goods produced in the Palace have yet to match that caliber.
I think this is a boost. I think there's a boost here.
Pretty
Yep,
impressive.
1.2.
The hunters
We
made
take what we get.
deliveries.
In addition to kicking ass and keeping the peace.
Well, with all their duties, it's no wonder they lose track.
And traveling around in the middle of the night can't be fun either.
It's a nice little RV for a camping spot. It's weird that it gives you the sound of their feet, but not their voices. One, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Got a lot of AP there. Gladio's, of course, his survival goes up because we were walking around a lot. Monica, core. Creepy tunnels.
Not bad.
Look at that thing's leg. Fuck.
I likes.
Quit it.
Alright, let's mess around with our AP, because we got a lot of it just now. Ascension. Alright, no more exploration. We decided on that. Stats. We could give each of them 2 accessories. And these are all 99. We don't want to fuck with that. That's 333. So yeah, let's do the accessories. This is all basic shit. We'll eventually get to the stats and like really beefing up our dudes. Alright, so that's pretty much going to be this page for a long time, because I'm not willing to spend 99 AP just to increase their strength by the number of levels gained. We'll eventually do that, but I don't think that's worth 99 AP. That'd be you'd have to do a lot of grinding to get these stat increases. Teamwork is an interesting tree. So this is what I first started out with on my first playthrough. These effectively just passively increase the damage and abilities that your team has when you're in combat, because you can't control them obviously. But for example, first shot, gain first strike against a nearby enemy with a firearm, adds to the tech bar. Ignis, automatically scan most enemies' weaknesses at the onset of battle, even though I can already do that. Gladiolus, deliver a powerful counterattack with a greatsword, makes enemies flinch. So this is, you want to put into this. I just basically maxed this out at the very beginning without getting anything else, which merely made me hurt for AP. But see, if we get these first 3 things, it really... and then boost link strike damage, which we want to do this. So then we go... Okay, so this is Prompto's tree here on the left. So the next thing we can get is Scintilla. Deliver a counterattack and stun enemies with a firearm. He will do this on his own. This isn't something that I can make him do. This isn't an ability I can activate. They just do these things. Shock Drop. Electrocute an enemy with machinery. I gave him the auto crossbow. Ignis. Deliver a counterattack. Drain enemy's HP with a polearm. Poison an enemy with daggers when Noctis chain attacks. So this is... If you want more flavorful combat that is passive, it's just dynamic. You won't see these things happening unless... I think there's audio cues to it, but there's not an on-screen cue to it. And then after we do the first kind of round of these, because this is 18, this is 24, so we can put these up because they're pretty low cost, and we want to do the low cost teamwork abilities. But then it gets really fucking expensive, like 333, this one's 64, this one's 64, so after that we'll go into combat. And of course these are low, and I want to reduce the MP cost of phasing. Phasing is when you dodge an attack. Increase my MP by the amount of levels. That's actually really good because your MP is kind of a static figure. Further reduce MP cost of phasing. So that's if you're dodging a lot. Boost damage dealt when unscathed during chain attacks. So chains are really just kind of brought about by how many attacks you can do in a succession, which are better for daggers. This is what we really want to invest into because I guess we're going to be doing a lot of warp strikes in this game too, or in this playthrough. Warp strike, boost warp strike damage, of course. Warp strike to break demon appendages. Further boost warp strike damage. Deliver a critical hit when warp striking at close range. This one's not necessary because you should never be warp striking at close range, but it's there if you want it. It's 333, it's super expensive. Boost blindside damage, that's really good if you can maneuver to hit something in the ass. Further boost blindside damage, it's not a really high AP cost for the end of a tree. Phase through an enemy's attack without using MP by timing the dodge. So basically in combat you can hold down square and you'll dodge everything at the cost of MP, but if you get this ability you can dodge shit at the right time and not use MP, so it's kind of a skill thing. Warp decoy is really good. You leave a hologram when you warp away from a location so that they go to that location. It's super useful if you're trying to get to a warp point to not have the enemies follow you. Significantly increased damage dealt after entering stasis. This is okay for enemies that deplete your stasis for you, or if you're kind of irresponsible with your MP. Increasing your damage when you're in stasis is really good. Recover a bit of MP by blinking through attacks at the last second, so this is somewhat equivalent to the blink ability. And then negate damage by pressing a square immediately after being hit. That's actually incredibly good, just for large hits, the ones that would otherwise kill you. Air step, so these are confusing. So air step is you push directionally with the L stick and circle to take a step in the air after attacking with a sword or a polearm, right? So and this costs MP. So basically, if you jump into the air and then attack something, and then push L in a direction and then push the circle button again, you will teleport away from the enemy and then do another mid-air strike with it. But then you'll fall to the ground because you can only do it once. And then air slip lets you dodge in the air. And then the next one is air stride. So you can then perform a second air step after a second mid-air attack with the sword or polearm. So you can do it twice. And then air dance is air step after mid-air attacks an unlimited amount of times. So effectively you could stay in the air the entire time in combat if you're quick enough with your fingers. It's really, really cool. Death drop is from afar, press circle in midair to warp into range and strike down from above. I was never able to get this to activate reliably because it's basically the same thing as an air step. So you air step away and sometimes you'll do a death drop. I never really understood it. And then of course Ozma Strike, recover MP when aerial attacks connect. This is really good because you can effectively stay in the air forever. Techniques, these are the techniques you can learn with your characters. Like I've been using their regular abilities like I forget their names, but Promptus has this one where he shoots a bullet and you attack them. And anyways, you can learn these, and these are new attacks. Recovery. So if we go to skills, not skills, Elemancy items, archives, quest gear. Where is it? Here we go. Technique. So you can see it's at level 4. The more you use it, the more powerful it gets, and its critical rate goes up. Probably won't be relying on a lot of techniques, to be honest. Can I give him a polearm? Nope, because I don't have one. Interesting. So we all have a second inventory accessory slot, so he doesn't need the titanium bangle because I'll give him 1000 HP. So we'll make Gladio immune to poison. Your HP is low, so you'll get the titanium bangle, and your HP is also low, so I guess we'll give you the iron bangle. And Noctis already has his 2 things. We don't get any new outfits for a while. There's no real armor in this game. But anyways, we're about out of time. In the next episode, I might do some more hunts, because we didn't actually do any of the hunts for Golden Key. I don't want to do the nighttime hunt for the Crow's Nest. And I think we've done all the hunts we could do for Hammerhead. Actually, let's check that real quick before we end the episode.
Hey,
Hi. Morning.
Sup?
Sid's friends, was it? Y'all hungry?
Alright, we can eat more food because we got this dude his food item, but let's go to the hunts.
Take your pick.
Right, so we have a level 15, and this is also a nighttime one, and it's another fucking Flan enemy, so we're not going to be doing that either. So it's most likely we won't be doing hunts in the next episode. We'll see what the Galton Key has to offer as far as hunts goes. But anyways, thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next episode.